Enjoy.
Too hot. Be hot.
It's just hot.
Hot, hot. We ain't got no race problems here.
Not. This ain't about what you think.
Not.
This was all just a prank.
Nah.
It's just hot.
Hot, hot.
Anger rising in your throat hot. Belly feeling full of smoke hot.
So frustrated you could choke hot.
It's just hot.
Hot, hot. The air's so still there ain't no breeze.
Unmowed grass up to your knees. Books and papers in 80 degrees.
Only whites sit at this tree. Whole town stuck in 1960.
Ain't the way it ought to be.
But that's the way it is.
Ain't the way it ought to be. But that's the way it is.
Until something's gotta give.
Till then we just stay hot. Too hot.
Hot, hot.
That's not.
Hot, hot.
Want not.
Hot, hot. Live not. Hot, hot.
It's just hot.
So damn hot.
Feeling like summer when we in the fall.
Air conditioning at the mall.
Hot.
Hot.
Hot day in October.
You know what day today is? Today a hot as hell day. Today my 10-page paper Miss Lawson's class is due in an hour and have 11. My brother say I'm the only person he know do more homework than I'm given. Today I don't care what's on the lunch menu because I probably ain't eating it no way. Today different. Today gotta wait to it. Today makes 3 years since my mama passed. Today I woke up to the sound of my daddy crying, even though he pretended like he won't. Today my brother walked out of the house before breakfast was finished talking about he wasn't hungry. Today I ate extra flapjacks just so I wouldn't waste no food because mama used to hate that. Today can't be like no other day, you heard? Today gotta count for something. Today gonna be different. You got to live life on the edge. That's what mama always say. Used to. Break a rule or 10, so you remember ain't nothing more powerful than your own will. People with no will are apathetic. That's what she said. Apathy. Ain't nothing worse than it. Gotta have passion. Even if it's for selling drugs, at least it's activity. But you could always take that energy and turn it into something productive. But just sitting back and sucking up air and not participating in the world around you, ain't nothing more selfish than that. I'm gonna participate. Got to. Today, hotter than the devil's ass. Today is the first day of autumn equinox. Today the trees is all full of color. Today they
What's up, Ellie?
Today I'm announcing my decision to run for class president. Rule break number 1. Hot as hell. We need some change.
You want to stick to it.
You got no support.
Support. Forget about support. Just go out for it, right?
I ain't never been one before.
Class president?
Get your
You
ass
won
up.
every year since the school opened.
Never want to look like me.
What's the matter look like you? Be one like you now. Who cares about one that ain't never been? What's the matter?
Maybe don't matter. Maybe do. Be an uphill battle to win this race. Why don't you even say that anyway? Uphill instead of what? A downhill battle?
It's a stupid saying. Whoever came up with it was probably dumber than Alice Miller in 5th period econ.
You see how she was looking at me when I said my run?
Alice Miller?
Looked at me sideways and all sorts of crooked.
Alice Miller is dumber than rocks.
Like I smell unshowered or rotten egg or something.
Like unwashed drawers or something.
Asha, I'm
Or like
serious.
Jesse's breath after he's been eating that pork rinds.
I mean, really
His
serious.
breath will be smelling bad after them lots of on it.
It-
Like, oh boy, what kind of hot sauce you be putting on them things? You smell like shit fire in hell coming out of your mouth.
Still, he might have supported a whole football team. That's how he even in the race. And they gonna be hard to win over. Got some kind of code of brotherhood or something between them. Like, even for the stupidest thing. They stick by each other like flies to horse shit. And it don't get more shittier than Jesse, you heard me?
Well, I'm making new money now, so maybe I can get him to swam to your side.
You didn't eat? Since when?
Since the other day when he told me I had a nice ass for a white girl.
He said it to you.
What is this
That's
boy?
what I have to say. And you ain't smacked him across his face? I'd have smacked him across his
I
face.
did! Then I gave him my cell number.
What you do that for?
I like a man with honesty.
That ain't honesty. That's disrespect.
I like disrespect is thinking it and not saying nothing. If you think I got a nice ass, just say so. Get all the particulars out of the way. That's what I like.
You like it because you're free.
I like it because it's true. I got a great ass.
shorties in your head.
Give me some chips.
Ain't got no chips.
You got something? I know you ain't know Cheetos you had earlier.
Careful. Go on, get on my face.
What up, Lodi?
What up, dude? DeAndre, why are you bothering us? Ain't you got breakfast right now?
Nah, I practice canceled for today.
Cancel for what? You didn't tell me it was canceled.
Ain't going into details. So I know a locker room door just said canceled. Things sound kind of serious. They got games next week and coach been back trying to get us in shape. I don't know, just be canceling.
Well, where you heading now?
About to go to the Diggs for a bit. That's where everybody gonna chill.
What about later? Today? Supposed to
Ain't
go
talking
down
about none of
to
that.
You not gonna go.
Ain't talking about none of that right now. That, y'all wanna do, y'all go ahead. I ain't going to no graveyard.
What about Daddy?
Hey, they're awesome. He told me to tell you he gonna get theirs.
What are you trying to tell me that for? You can't tell me yourself?
I don't.
Tell him I don't be taking no second-hand messages. You know how
Whatever.
to text me.
Just tell him what I know.
What I'm supposed to tell Daddy? What you want me to say about why you not coming with us? Even though you know what it means?
Say whatever you want. You and him can hold on to some bad memories, say make you crazy. I can't say any no more.
Ain't all bad memories.
Maybe not to you. Tell Daddy I'll be home later. Catch you when I catch you.
Sending me stupid messages. What I look like, some groupie?
You know what day today is?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
You know what you want to do?
Son is killing me right
Start
now.
a list of slogans. You be real good at it in them lofty ways you be thinking.
I hate slogans.
Every candidate got slogans.
Said me. Slogans ain't for me. Sound like bullshit and lies, that's all.
Ain't gotta be lies. You make it sound like poetry.
Poetry can sound pretty and still be a lie. No slogans.
You just gotta see it. I'm gonna come up with something to show that you want to poster.
I should have brought my
Just
camera
trust
card.
me.
You notice how it
I
always
should have
been
brought
the
my
same
camera
kind of
card.
people sitting under that
Thinking.
tree? Never nobody different.
I ain't
I'm
never really
thinking
paid
your
attention.
arms are still
Ain't never
15.
seen nobody like me sitting under that
It's
tree.
gonna start hurting.
Ain't never been nobody like me about the class president. You ever look up one day and realize you've been doing the same thing for so long? You ain't even sure why? Like, you just following rules and they never stop to question.
No.
Why is the rule in the first place?
I don't know, maybe.
Today feel like a different kind of day, don't it?
What do you mean?
New rules kind of different.
What you thinking?
I want to give me some shade.
What phone? Don't go over there. Ain't nothing but snobs and clicks sitting under that tree.
And today, me too. Rule break number 2.
That's a good article. That's a good fucking article. Why every time I submit something you have to shit on it, Justin?
It's too long.
Long and good.
Doesn't matter how good it is, it's too long.
Then tell me where to edit it. I can take constructive criticism.
No, you can't.
Don't tell me I can't. I'm telling you I can.
You can't. You suck at criticism.
Says who?
Says Melissa Bordeaux, our most recent story editor. Says Joanne Seaver before that, and Michael Hendricks, Barry Stevens, and Colleen Smith.
This is a crock of shit.
You cuss too much.
Fuck I do.
So many symbols about the language in your last article. Looked like the whole thing was written in alien code.
It was about freedom of speech. I was cussing to make a point.
Well, your points almost got our whole edition shut down and nearly got us all put on probation. Now, I promised Principal Miller I was going to do a better job at monitoring proper content for this paper, and I'm sticking to my word.
Justin, I'm trying to be a journalist. In real life, you get that?
I don't see what this has
In
to
real life. Not in some pretend little high school basement where the most interesting thing in print is whether or not they're having fake horse meat on the lunch menu. Or who God's name among the stuck-up and popular is gonna win prom king or queen. I'm not interested in whether or not the auditorium gets a fresh coat of paint before December, or whether or not the football team wins a single game this year. I'm not interested in these pathetic little trifles that make up our sad existence as sheltered rats this side of the Mason-Dixon line. I'm interested in the true art of journalism. I'm gonna tell the stories that everybody else in this school and this town is too pussy to cover.
Jesus, Victoria.
Like how many girls in this school have covered up their abortions because their parents are
shit.
Or a number of boys on the football team who'd rather be dating each other than all the girls they swap semen
Or
with.
you seriously?
But because we're so anti-homo,
I don't give a
they
shit.
take it out
My
on
son
every
ain't.
chick at Cedar High, which is why the number of relationship violence is like sky high right now.
You don't have stats to prove that.
Yeah.
But you don't have them.
Or how about the fact that none of the black students on campus hardly ever hang out with any of the white students on campus, and vice versa, because we're all a bunch of racist pricks.
Or enough.
You know I'm telling the truth.
It's a student paper. A student paper. We're not trying to change the world or disrupt capitalism or bring down the government. We're just trying to give people something interesting to read while they wait for the bus or if they have a free period
I
or
should have
something.
pulled my camcorder. God damn it.
That you did not follow.
Is it still 10 people? Or did you drop to 5 this month?
You know, I'm working on a new layout to increase our popularity.
Gee, a new layout? That's what's gonna save our dime paper. While every other delusional student at this school is networking on Facebook or blogging about what colleges they want to go to, you're working on some new colors for the layout. You're gonna change the font from Times New Roman to Comic Sans. That's really gonna make everybody lose their shit and run to pick up a fucking paper.
I don't have time for this.
Just print a fucking article.
Wow, we're gonna get good birth control. Do you seriously think that I can print this?
It's not just about that. It's about protecting yourself and having a healthy teen sex life. Did you even read it carefully? Or did you get so excited at the word birth control that you skeeted on yourself before you could finish?
I'm the editor. I'm the editor.
Ma, I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that right
I'm
now.
also the one who had to stop talking for basically everything because you're so obviously annoying. So write the damn article up, because I don't got the time to argue with you no more about it.
Well, listen to them and not us.
We don't. Y'all just a little bit too loud, that's all. If I can ask you to just keep there just a little bit.
It's our senior
Thank you
year.
so much.
I know.
I want to cover something amazing. Just once, just to leave my handprint here, you know? You gotta understand what that means. Are you sick of just being invisible at this place?
Who said I'm invisible?
Oh, please, Justin, you're more invisible than me, and I'm damn near a ghost. I don't want this year to be like every other one, where folks like us get lost forever in this abyss of nobodies because we're the only ones who know we're alive. Still waiting on this place to give back, you know? These past few years, I ain't done nothing but give and give to this hellhole and ain't hardly reaped nothing. But this year, I decided I can find a purpose for what I am at this school. I'm an investigator. And I can't leave this year without fully defining what I am. This is the year I etch myself in stone. Be a journalist. That's what I want. Justin, don't you?
Maybe.
Then let me have a shot to break the rules.
Didn't find another topic before I go to print in 3 days. I promise to give you a fair reading.
So you admit you stopped at birth control.
3 days, Gordon. Go get your ballsy story. Keep it under 2,000 words. You better fit the new layout.
You ain't say nothing but a word.
You on the football team?
Yeah,
Hey, you this year?
yeah. So?
Transfer student, right?
Yeah. So?
Okay. Cool. she had a bad date the night before or something. But you can kind of tell when she about to go out there that night. She come to school wearing them skinny jeans she can't hardly fit into. You see her dressing that way? You know you better study up on your notes later on. It seems like all her dates be bad. Can't catch a man if she put silk panties on a fishing line. Don't nobody want to put up with all of her personality. The sound of her voice make me want to cut my ears off half the time.
You're real high-pitched and, squeaky.
I'd rather get hit by a truck than listen to her talk all night.
Mack truck.
Exactly. You don't seem like no football player.
What you mean about that?
Ain't be nothing bad by it. Just where we talking right now? Can't get most of them to say 2 words to me unless they asking about me. But you just got like a ease or something.
Well, you're the first person that done really,
What's that?
never mind.
I was wondering
Yeah.
if you was planning on voting on class president. Like if you had made up your mind.
I hadn't really thought about it. I got too much other stuff on the brain.
Oh, well, if you get to thinking, maybe one for me. You ain't heard? Heard about what?
Oh, shit done hit the fan. They said after you went inside of that snob tree yesterday, 2 other ones done it too.
Other ones like
You know what I mean? And one's like us.
like us.
Crap, fool! And now shit done hit the fan!
What kind of shit?
You just gotta come. You gotta come see. Come on.
I'm Raymond. Or you can call me Ray. That's what I'm for.
I'm calling. See ya.
So a way like this, school assembly the other day, new transfer student, didn't know the ropes, asked some kind of question about that tree. That huge oak tree sitting in the front yard of our school, call it old devoted because of how long she been planted there and never had or disease. Got years of carvings and marks on it. Most folk around here know to just walk past and leave it be. Know how they did at this school. These people eat with these people, those people eat with those. These folk hang out with these folk, those folk hang out with those. Ain't nobody got no problems with it. Ain't worth questioning. What's the use? It ain't hurting nobody. Folks like who they like. Want to be near who they want to be near. And it just so happens that folk like to be around other folk they got stuff in common with. That's just what it be. Now, everybody know that that tree out front, old devoted, just be a hangout spot for some of them cliques. But one of them new transfer students come down from North Carolina. They know what it's like down here in Louisiana. Ask this question in front of the whole school. Ask.
Can only white sit under that tree out front?
He was trying to start trouble. They always trying to start trouble.
Didn't sound like trouble to me.
Was a fair question to ask.
And then the student got taken out of the assembly. Got reprimanded by half the faculty for being disruptive. Say that this one senior got something in her head about old devoted. Say that senior.
They call me Ray.
Announced she was running for class president. Say she felt fed up yesterday or like some kind of martyr, who knows? Say she went over to where that tree was and sat down underneath it. Call it getting some shade. Say then, after a while, 2 other students done went over. Maybe followed her lead. 3 black students sitting underneath the tree. Everybody knows to be a hangout spot for some of them cliques.
What clicks?
And now today, come out to the yard at lunchtime and everybody see 3 nooses hanging on the branches of that great oak tree.
3 nooses?
3 nooses.
That's what everybody sees.
3 nooses hanging on the branches of that great oak tree.
It was just a prank.
What's the big deal?
Nooses. Hanging. Like vines.
And it went just like that.
Come on, open.
That's what the story is.
And you're gonna let me cover it.
It's just the facts, yes.
What? Facts? Are there really just facts to this? Or lots of shades of gray? You're just it?
Or if you wanted to do an interesting story that we can print the paper, I'm giving you an interesting story.
So I'll talk get their side of the scoop, find out why somebody would do something so racist.
It's not racist, you're putting too much opinion on it. You're just calling it a prank.
Frank?
That's what Principal Miller's calling it.
Excuses, Justin.
It's rope hanging from a tree for you, rodeo rope.
We ain't got no rodeo teams here, Justin.
Well, Toria, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm doing what I promised. I'm giving you a story to cover.
Except you don't want me to really cover it.
I just want you to do what you're supposed to do as any good journalist would. State the facts, be objective, don't get carried away with your feelings.
Feelings is what makes good writing. The rest ain't nothing but empty words on paper. Don't you got no feelings about all of this yourself?
What's that supposed to mean, Toria?
Seeing them ropes hanging from that tree line. If I was you, it'd make me feel some kind of way, I know that much.
You got something you're trying to say, Toria?
I'm just asking.
Well, don't! In fact, I'm tired of all your questioning. You question every damn thing I say. Unless you forget, I'm in charge. I'm the one who do the questioning. Write an article or back off. Don't ask me another goddamn thing for me. I swear.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Don't fucking forget it.
People don't know this about me, but I used to have a lot of anger. You might not think about looking at me, but I could really throw down. When I was about 9, my mama and daddy got a divorce. Was fighting and fighting all the time and couldn't never get on the same page. So they split. I went to stay with my mama in Florida before she moved here to Louisiana. But when I was about 10, I started getting in all this trouble at school. Fights and everything, just mad all the time and didn't know why. So mama sent me over to stay with daddy in Georgia for a couple of years. He had himself a new wife and everything. Living good in hot Atlanta with a new house and all that. Wife was a black woman. Her name was Sharon, and she was cool as hell. I liked her out the gate, and that's saying a whole lot, because I left nobody out the gate to be dating my daddy, but she was something special. Treated me like a daughter. Didn't try to replace my mama or nothing like that, or even act like she could, but I think that's what I liked about her. She was just real easy with me. Ain't had her own kids, but had a bunch of nieces and nephews and told them, call me cousin. So they did. Would hang with them whenever it'd be a family get together. They say, what up, cuz? Like that. And I remember feeling for the first time like I belonged somewhere. Like finally, I didn't need to fight no more because I was in company that felt like home. And I stopped being so angry all the time. Angry at mama and daddy. Angry at myself, even. Angry at the world. Then mama called for me to come over here. I was like 10, but I wasn't the same no more. I feel as comfortable back here. Not until I started hanging out again with. They used to call me Black by Association. All my friends and play cousins in Atlanta. But here, they just call me fat or wannabe or acting black. You wanna know what I think? I think if acting black mean being like Sharon, mean finding love and family in places you wouldn't expect it. If it mean not being angry unless you got good reason, well, I think we all ought to be acting black more often. And that's all I got to say about that.
Nah, they hung them shits on them branches. Like what was that? Right or something?
A prank. Principal Miller calling.
Oh, that's bullshit. Wouldn't be no prank if shoes was reversed.
You mean it was reversed? How shoes gonna be reversed?
You know what I mean?
Be walking around backwards.
Those Jesus freaks in my 4th period class, bet that you home. They was looking at me all funny when Ray went and sat under that tree.
Or if the shoe was on the other foot. Maybe you said
That's
that.
what I said.
Or that hashtag that be sitting up under there getting hotter than a bluebird most of the day and don't never get in trouble for puffing on school grounds. Talking about is medicinal. Medicinal my ass.
Principal ain't saying what was. Just say they gonna deal with it private and students be punished.
Heard whoever it was getting detention.
That's it? Detention?
Get
What kind
the
of punishment is that?
Get detention for misbehaving in class.
Mm-hmm.
Missing homework assignments. Not for no nuisance.
Not for no threats.
Detention with Mr. Snotter and all that art he be doing sound more like prison. Gas chamber.
Still, like a slap on the wrist. Ain't really justice. Ain't really fair.
What we gonna do about it? Talk about it while we getting straight disrespected. We gonna just take it, huh?
Ain't gonna just take it.
What do you mean?
I think it's time to revisit that.
That's what I'm
Revisit it? For what?
For the fight.
Defiance.
Start a rally.
Our demonstration.
For who? For what? Why we gotta do anything else? Are we sat under it and made your point? You gotta go do more for it.
Ain't about doing more. It's about principle. About who belong where. About who got the right to be somewhere and who don't. Ain't about to back down from no news tank.
Racist ass and nuisance.
Maybe it wasn't racist stuff.
How it's not gonna be racist? What else is gonna be?
It won't right.
It wasn't right, but it was what it was. Stupid for sure, but that don't mean we gotta get involved with it. What you gotta go cause a little issue about it for?
Causing more issues?
I don't mean it like that.
You just see something wrong with what I
I ain't said that. I just think maybe
do. Maybe, but
we ain't gotta get all wired up about it. It's just a trend.
Oh shit.
ain't just a trade to me.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Hey, look. It's time we make ourselves seen and heard. You know? We gonna do something?
I'm going. You coming?
I can't get in no more trouble. I told my mama I wasn't gonna have no issues this semester.
Fine.
That don't mean I ain't. I'm still a girl.
Yeah! Sure! Of course!
We still good?
Sure. Let's go, D.
It looked like some shit out of a civil rights documentary, like the kind they be showing in class and those folks be falling half asleep. Seen this one kid in 3rd period start drooling on the desk when we was watching this one. Eyes on the prize. Real interesting to me, but guess not to most everybody else. I'm interested because it's nice to know what done happened before I showed up someplace. Nice to know how things used to be. And the things as they is now come from someplace. It all got roots. Way somebody choose not to sit next to somebody else at the lunch table. Got roots. Way somebody got problems with the flag somebody else wear on their t-shirt. Got roots. Way people talk, the way they talk. Or hang out with who they hang out with, or love who they love, or hate who they hate. It all got roots. It almost halfway comforting knowing that it ain't just start with us, that it been this way. That somebody been planting these awful feelings in the soil somewhere long before we came along and started pulling up crops. We've been digesting the same stuff, grown in the same old soil, and we ain't even know it. So I like watching stuff like that. Eyes on the prize. Documentaries on the civil rights movement. And when that happened at school today, when those kids sat under that great oak tree, old devoted they called it looked like some kind of protest. It looked like something from a different time, from a civil rights time. It got me thinking. What kind of crops will the folk after us dig up? Will it still be grown in the same old soil? Or is we ever going to plant something new?
We will not. We will not be moved. We will not.
face disciplinary action.
Yesterday at Cedar High, Black students gathered in front of Old Devoted during lunchtime in protest of the 3 nooses being hung from its branches a day prior. The group was quickly disassembled when Principal Miller, the DA, and local authorities arrived to break up the protest. Their concerns.
We don't want no gang activity on school grounds.
But the students had different things to say about that accusation.
Ain't nobody in no games here.
Why would they call us again? They call the students put the nooses up again?
Personally, I don't think protest is necessary. What's it really changed?
Something can be stupid or disrespectful without being about race.
Lately, it seems like there's been growing unrest happening at Cedar High, and things may fall more apart before they come together.
So, I was standing in front of the Piggly Wiggly on Jefferson asking for change because by this point school was almost over. Had cut class all day, knew if I wasn't home I'd have hell to pay. Spent my last dime with the big boy trying to get me some lunch, so I started begging folks for whatever they had. Quarters, dimes, even pennies. That's when this fella with a raspy voice said to me, "How much you need there?" And I look up, staring straight into the face of Philip Frazier.
Oh, Rebirth Breast Bank?
The original founder.
Lose a damn
I
lie.
swear.
I repeated myself.
Almost did.
What you say to him?
At first I didn't say nothing. As soon as I saw it was him, I just went dumb. Couldn't remember my own name for a second.
Then what happened?
Then he get real impatient with me like, "I say how much you need there." And I say something real stupid like, "Could I have a quarter for the bus?"
You shut up. You were still asking more.
I couldn't think of nothing else to say.
I done told him he's the most amazing tuba player in the whole South. I done told him ain't no band better than Rebirth. I done told him he's a
You
god.
had asked him for a quarter for the city bus before your mama find out you was cutting class all day.
So that's how you know him? Got kicked out of your old school for skipping too much.
Something like that.
Why skip? Ain't you had no good classes, or you just some kind of rebel?
My old school shit wasn't too good for me.
What's that mean?
Just mean what it means.
Well, I guess that's enough studying for one afternoon.
You a good tutor.
Ain't nothing to it.
Real cool and patient. Don't make me feel stupid for being behind a little bit. Hard switching schools halfway through a semester.
I figure it must be. You need help again, just ask. I can meet you experience. It's better than making copies for Mrs. BJ all out long.
Thank you.
You believe all that happened yesterday?
About that tree?
Policemen come up and tell us we got moved like we was criminals or something.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like tail. Looked like something out of civil rights or something.
Felt like it too. Only thing missing was the dogs chasing us.
Seemed unnecessary to me. Need to be doing all that. Just let folks be what they want to be. Do what they want to do. Ain't no need for the police or the DA or nothing.
You come here at a crazy time. Or maybe you right on time. I ain't sure yet.
You got lots of fight in you, I can tell.
Fighting? In me?
Like for belief or something. That seemed like a good thing.
Guess I get that from my mama. Daddy said she used to find injustice in everything. Write a letter to the supermarket if they ain't had no fresh groceries. Write a letter to the transportation authority if they ain't had if the bus was running late. Write a letter to the mayor if a road had too many potholes.
Sounds like she stay busy.
Used to. She gone now.
Oh. Sorry.
Sorry.
You, I like you.
Oh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay.
I just.
I think you, I just ain't never
I ain't you.
I just gotta.
It ain't you.
I feel stupid.
You ain't stupid.
I should have known you wasn't meaning. I mean, why would you?
It ain't that. I just.
What? Just as a friend, right?
Well, yeah.
Great. Gotta go.
Wait.
What?
It ain't you.
You keep saying that.
Cause I mean it.
Well, what's it mean?
Oh
Means
shit.
You what? You mean you don't like? I mean, you ain't attracted to?
Don't want to talk about this no more.
Shit. I ain't know you was that way.
That way?
Mm.
What way is that way?
You know, like not to offend you or
I gotta get going.
Alan.
I say I gotta get going. I decided I was gonna vote for class president. Was planning on casting my vote for you, just in case you was wondering.
Can I be me? Can I do what I do? Can I freak my style to be nothing like you? Can I walk my own path? Step out my shoes.
Things at Cedar High can be real divided. Lots of lines get drawn, and everybody want to know which side you're standing on. Now, me, I get by like I always do. Be studious, be focused, be attentive. That's never done me much for popularity. Doesn't give me the most praise.
Oh, I guess I'm going to the bathroom.
I don't like Victoria calling it invisible. I mean, what does she, who is she? She doesn't know me. Nobody knows me. That's the point. But at this stage in the game, I'm not looking for that anymore. Sure, it might have bothered me as a kid. What used to be the outcome? Sure, it might have made me feel sad, or like some story from after school special, but that's not the case anymore. I figured out that none of that matters anymore. Folks like me, there's no space we can really fit, you know? No side we really make sense on. I've always just existed in the cracks. So when they come asking me where I stand, what do I say? Whose side am I supposed to take? Black kids protesting, white kids pranking. Whose side am I supposed to be on when don't none of them ever? When none of them really? When I just seem to belong to myself. And that's it. That's the side I'm on. But here at Cedar High, everybody wants you on the side. Want to know where your loyalties lie. But what I got to say about it? Who's been loyal to me? Find me one person that can answer that question, and I'll tell you what side I'm on. Till then, it's all about being objective. It's the only way I know to survive. In the cracks.
You heard about it?
Heard about what?
Fight broke out in the cafeteria. Some members of the football team got into an altercation.
What kind of altercation?
Where you been at? Down here burying your nose in articles while major dysfunction is happening all over the school?
More dysfunction.
There's a story in this box. I jump on.
I was just sitting in the lunchroom, minding my business.
I was just hanging with my friends and somebody yelled, fight, just like that.
I saw him. It was like 6 black students. I saw
It
him.
was like 20 of them.
100.
It was 6.
They was jumping on this whiteboard.
That ain't what I saw. I saw a white boy and a black boy get into an argument, and the white boy hit the black one. That's what I saw.
I saw the black boy hit the white boy first.
I ain't seen nothing. I was minding my business.
They play for the same team, that's what I heard.
The two football players got into that argument.
Somebody said something about somebody's mama, I think.
Somebody called somebody a bag. I heard.
Somebody used a racial slur.
I think they was just making mama jokes. That's what we do sometimes. White boy must have took it personal. It ain't personal.
I heard the black boy got mad at the white boy because he ain't got a mama no more. Can't be telling yo mama jokes to somebody with no mama.
I heard the black boy was the one telling the yo mama jokes in the first place. How are you gonna say a yo mama joke if you don't want someone telling one back to you?
I heard it wasn't about no jokes. I heard it was something that happened during practice.
Yeah, I heard they got into a fight during practice the other day.
I heard Coach shut down practice the other day to deal with the faggot.
Homosexual.
You ain't supposed to call them that. It's racist.
It ain't racist. You say that.
Well, it's something. You ain't supposed to say it.
I heard Coach shut down practice the other day to deal with the
Homosexual.
You ain't supposed to say that
You
either.
ain't supposed to say homosexual.
It still sounds offensive.
Everything is offensive now.
Then the black boy.
You ain't supposed to say that neither.
What are you supposed to call him?
African black.
African American.
Just call me black.
Then the black boy ended up bumping into the white boy.
Can you still say why?
What the hell else are you supposed to say?
Just American?
We all Americans! How come everybody else get to be called something from someplace and all we get is a color?
Ain't nobody made y'all a color. Y'all made yourselves a color and everybody else. Don't we trying to change the rules now?
Well, what rules? I ain't made no rules.
I'm just saying your great-grandparents did.
The white boy, the black boy, and the faggot.
Sound like a bad joke.
Don't you dare say faggot. I'm smacking that person say faggot.
And it wasn't three
Faggot.
people. It was just the white boy and the black boy.
Ended up being a whole bunch of black boys.
You joined in.
What they joined in for? They was all starting trouble.
That's just the code of brotherhood. You see one of your peeps going down, you gotta join in.
Oh, they joined in all right. Joined in and ended up jumping that white boy.
I heard they was planning to jump that white boy from the beginning.
Why would they do that?
Thugs.
What makes them thugs?
Thuggish behavior.
Like jumping folks.
What if somebody jumped black boys too? What if it was just payback?
What if it wasn't? What if it was just random hate?
I heard one of them black boys was jumped at a party last week by some white.
Was revenge.
Still won't right.
Ain't none of it right.
What happened to the white boys that jumped the black boy at the party last week? Nothing.
They get in trouble.
Nope. Nothing.
Well, it won't on school grounds. This was on school grounds.
What's gonna happen to those boys today?
They in a shitload of trouble.
Major shitload of trouble.
I heard that white boy ended up in the hospital.
Say you got beat up pretty bad.
This got something to do with those creases hanging from that tree.
This got something to do with that fight that happened the other day?
Or maybe it's all just random.
Is it all just random?
What's gonna happen to those boys now?
Well, the white boy in the hospital. And the black boys,
The six of them.
20.
100.
it was only 6.
Heard they done got arrested.
I know one of them boys.
I know one of them too.
Say the white boy, he's new to this school, transfer student. His name's Colin, I think.
The other one I know, that's Raylan's brother, DeAndre.
And both of them are in a shitload now. Real shitload.
I was just minding my business. Like I always do. Like I do every day. Ain't got time to be worried about nobody else.
I got a plan. You want to get drafted and get out of here? Go pro?
Get my mom a new place for herself.
Move my family to a new hood.
Same dream us all got.
So you probably ain't thinking about nothing either. Same dream.
Same plan. Same slim chance.
Probably ain't thinking I got good odds.
But check my stats. Tell me I ain't bring my A game to every play I made this year.
Tell me I ain't something right to get picked.
So why would I want to go throwing that all away, huh?
You think I'm part of some gang or something?
You need to check my stats, because you ain't got it right.
You got me wrong if you think I do anything to kill my chances of having something better. And I ain't got no problem with no folks.
And I ain't got no feelings on no race, or this ain't got nothing to do with that. Not for me, no way.
I had somebody show.
But that was in self-defense.
Why would I want to mess all this up, huh? You tell me, why would I want to? I got plans.
For my mom. The roof of my house gonna cave in, you know that? And my mom was sitting there like she watching it in slow motion and she ain't got no money or no job to do nothing about it. It gonna cave in on her and she ain't stopping.
Lost my mom years ago. Got shot right on my porch. Drive by. And now my daddy's still on that porch till he rot. You know that? He sit there like the whole porch gonna collapse on him and he can't stop it.
But I can. Go pro. Buy my mama a new house, get drafted straight out of here.
Move my family out of this hood so we ain't gotta think on this no more. I don't even gotta go to college. I go on a fast track to something better. So why would I? Well, mess yourself for her. Not for no.
Not for nobody.
Like I say,
They came after me, I ain't starting
I was
nothing.
provoked. I ain't started nothing.
And that's the truth.
Today at Cedar High, 6 young male students, black male students, were arrested for allegedly assaulting, I got this here, allegedly assaulting a young white male student after an altercation broke out on school break. And now, the school is in an uproar. The school is divided, and 6 boys' lives, 6 students' lives, 6 young men's lives are left hanging in the balance. 6 young men, some of them on the football team with promising college careers, have been arrested and are awaiting charges. This would be a huge tear in the unity of this whole campus. The lives of 6 young black male students hang desperately in balance as we wait and wait and wait and wait for the results. Send.
I ain't heard from you in a couple of days.
Been busy.
Heard about Dave.
Everybody across the whole school heard about me.
They done arrested him.
Got him sitting in jail, like some criminal.
Damn, goddamn.
Been suspended indefinitely, Miller said.
The other guys get suspended too?
All 6 of them, suspended and in jail.
Collie get suspended?
No, but ain't seen them. Ain't been to school since it happened.
I just can't believe this. None of this.
Can't you?
I just can't believe how things done turned around here in the last couple of days.
Turned around. But first things how they used to be, huh?
I didn't say that. I just mean,
What? What you mean?
shit, Ray, why you have so much attitude at me?
Cause I'm mad.
Mad at me?
Everything. Maybe the whole damn stop.
Mad because I ain't come sit under that tree with you?
You can do what you want to do.
I didn't know what to do about that. I know how to feel.
So you do nothing. Just suck it up and apathetic.
I ain't empathetic. Don't call me that.
What is you?
I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable out there. With everybody, all the black students.
You always been with us before. Looking and pretending like you was. But just when we go to stick our necks out on the line, all of a sudden, you don't feel comfortable?
That's how you see it?
How am I supposed to see
I don't know. Truth is, I never felt so white till all this stuff going on.
you? You is
I
why.
know, but I never felt like it. Most of the time I'm around y'all, it's just like one and the same. But as soon as it started being like a thing, as soon as it started being like a statement or
It
whatever.
must be good for you. What do you mean? To be able to put it on and take it off whenever you feel like. Now me, I don't get to choose. I got this for life.
What? It gotta be such a thing all of a sudden. Why gotta be that everything you do be about that? Every time somebody get in a fight now, every time somebody get in trouble now, every time somebody do something stupid, it suddenly has everything to do with being black.
You asking me that?
I'm asking anyone who got the answer.
Well, I don't got the answer. I don't know why it be a thing all the time. I'm just reacting. I ain't the one to put those nooses on that trip.
What if it wasn't racist? Just what if?
What if somebody spit in your face and tell you it won't disrespect?
about it because we too busy fighting each other.
That's pretty morbid, Asha.
I know it. Dating Eve done made me morbid. He got a sixth sense of romance. Spent the whole evening when you're watching that horrible documentary, Faces of Death. Who in the hell would have spent a date night watching 100 different ways of people blowing up and dying? I think I'm gonna have to expire this unbalanced relationship. Oh shit, I almost forgot. I know you said you didn't like slogans, but I saw you saying this before, and it's
Amazing.
I showed him a video, get in no more trouble. He ain't no kind of bad, and I'm hoping they see him mad.
I almost forgot. I gotta go.
Where you going? I'll come with you.
No, I gotta take care of something for my brother. On my own.
You got it? The article I sent you. I know I emailed at the last minute, but there was just so much to cover.
We're supposed to write 3 different articles, short articles. What you sent? No.
I started to do that, keep the issues separate, but then I figured with all what's been going on, maybe they ain't so separate. Students in detention for hanging nooses on a tree. 6 black students in trouble for jumping 1 white student on the football team with possible homophobic undertones. A black student running for class president for the first time in the history of the school.
Well, goody for you for doing your homework, Toria. Now explain to me how that's supposed to fit into my layout.
Justin, screw your layout. Did you read my article? This is the type of journalism that could single-handedly save our press.
Single-handedly?
I'm just saying.
Your article ain't making it. I've taken submissions from the 2 sophomores and 1 junior that wanted to contribute. They followed the guidelines.
What?
I filled this slot.
You're what?
I'm not. There goes the test one right there. As soon as I finish getting this board lined up, I'm going to final print.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
Underclassmen, you're gonna fill the senior press with articles from underclassmen.
You left me no choice.
These articles are bullshit. This one is a report on the different types of after-school activities. Do you know that?
I know that.
I mean, and this, a debate on whether we should keep vending machines in the basement or move them to the 2nd floor. Are you serious?
It's a good debate.
It's bullshit, and you know it. It doesn't deal with anything real that's been going on at the school.
No. It doesn't provide another platform for drama. That's what's really bad.
What, drama?
That's right.
You're out of your fucking mind. You know that?
Don't swear at me, Toria. You're pushing.
I'm pushing it. Justin, what in the hell? I mean, even for you, this is ridiculous. You know my article was good. I did what you said to do. I was objective. I pointed out the holes on both sides. I thought about the black students and everything they must have been feeling this whole week like it happened to me.
It didn't. It didn't happen to you.
It's my job to imagine if it did. The way those students were arrested for that fight. Why does adults? Don't it make you just look? I mean, as one of them.
One of who exactly, Toria?
A black guy, Justin. Jesus, why do you gotta tiptoe around saying it all the damn time? I'm white. You don't see me having no problems with saying it.
You're also obnoxious.
Might be, but at least I ain't ashamed.
What? What did you just say to me?
You heard me, and I ain't apologizing.
You think you know what I am? You think you know me?
I know enough.
You don't know a damn thing about me calling me ashamed. Ashamed of what? Being black? That's all you got?
why else you stay silent with all this racial shit going on?
Maybe I don't have no strong opinion on it this way or that way, everything to that.
That's bullshit. My granddaddy says opinions and assholes, everybody's got both.
I ain't your granddad.
You hide from every possible thing that actually deals with something real. Anytime I bring up some kind of injustice, you dodge the conversation. Tell me to be objective about every damn thing. How can you go through life being so removed all the time?
Because he looked like Bo King Woodbine on
What you
Dead
think they
Presidents.
do? Their whole operation is about not letting stuff get to them.
We had
Not
that
taking
boy,
life
he
so
told
personal.
this shit, but he was a
Just
church member.
seeing the thing as a thing and not letting yourself get tied up into it.
Be cool.
A good writer can see themselves in everyone.
I just see people who look like me doing stuff I never think to do, acting in ways that ain't natural to me, but because we got the same skin color, I'm supposed to see myself in them. Most people at this don't know or care whether I'm alive or dead, but I'm supposed to see myself in them.
Some shit just upsetting, no matter who you are.
Who are you to tell anybody else what to care about?
Mm-hmm. Just like him.
I'm just me. You ain't the first person to be invisible, Justin. You think I don't know what it's like to be on the periphery all the time? You think any of the girls here asking me to their parties or any of the boys around here asking me for a date? But that don't make me think less of them. It makes me sorry for them.
You know what I've been called by them? The people I'm supposed to see myself in?
How am I supposed to know what they call you?
Oreo, ice cream sandwich, white on the outside, black on the inside, sellout, nerd, loser, white boy,
Justin, I don't need to hear all this.
punk, lame, soft, weak neck because I don't like to fight,
Justin,
Okay.
I get it.
corny,
Just
lame,
Yeah, okay.
weak nigga. Also because I don't like to fight.
All right, Justin, you made your point.
Corny nigga! Any kind of nigga you can think of, except my nigga. Never that's my nigga. Never anything welcome. Just the stuff that keeps me separate. Every year, same shit, same names, same insults. Cause I don't match, cause I don't put the thing in your head, or their head, or anybody else's head of what I'm supposed to be. You know you can do what you're supposed to? You can go fuck yourself. And I don't care how you want to see yourself. But don't tell me how to go through life. If I didn't go this way, if I didn't remove myself from all of the hate and anger and pain that's thrown at me every damn day, I might just lose my shit and knock everybody's head off, you get it? So till you're living like me, don't fucking tell me how to survive. I gave the story to you, told you to state the facts. Why you always gotta color it with something else?
I don't know, Justin. Seems to me like that's where the truth is. In the color.
The hell?
Hope I ain't bothering you none.
Yeah. Well,
Your mama looked like I was interrupting your dinner time or something.
she'll get over it.
I like the way she keep her flowers. Real neat.
It's all right.
My brother, what you gonna do about it?
You seriously asking me?
I'm asking you.
Well, what do you think I ought to do?
Talk to the DA. Get him to drop the charge.
You can't be serious.
Why can't
Tell him I get him to drop him, and then what?
No
I? Let
snitching.
even be even.
It's as simple as that to you?
I ain't said it was simple. Ain't nothing about this whole thing simple, just easy, fair.
You know what they done to me?
Y'all got in a fight.
They jumped me.
Not these.
Yes, Steve.
He said he was provoked by you.
That's what he said.
You ain't call him nothing out of his name like that. Something racial that I don't even want to repeat. You don't think that's provoking?
He tell you what he called me.
He said he ain't called you.
You know what that feel like?
He said he ain't said it.
But laughed at it. Didn't he?
Laughing at the same as calling.
That word? Ain't nothing funny about that word. Hate that word.
The team is being stupid.
What's your favorite?
Making dumb jokes.
Getting deuces with a joke.
Don't listen to me.
Hey,
Okay. Trust me.
and what you call me want no
You
better.
ran
Said
off
not
getting
even calling
stupid.
me to themselves all the time.
Still ain't your right to repeat.
I was mad, offended.
Don't make it better. Every time somebody hurt, all they want to do is hurt back. It'll make nothing better.
You know why I left my last
Hurt
school?
people, hurt people.
Because they ain't liking your lifestyle.
Because couldn't nobody make sense of it. If I was a faggot, I ought to be looking like some kind of sissy or being real soft like. That makes sense to them. They know what to do with that. But being on the football team, playing just as hard as the other fellas, harder, even that don't add up in their math. That make them real nervous, because if somebody that seemed normal can be this way, then there's a real thin line between them and me. It ain't nobody like that, not nobody.
I ain't treated you that way.
That way? I know it was that way. Ain't that what you said?
I ain't mean nothing bad about it.
No, what you mean it then? Something good?
No, but like what? You want me to say sorry?
I want you to say nothing. Don't do me no favors.
Well, I don't agree with it. Okay?
Agree with what? What's for you to agree with? Ain't none of this about you. Who cares if you agree? What that got to do with nothing?
That ain't something that makes sense to me. You want me to apologize for how I was brought up? I ain't never had to be around that before.
What if I told you I never had to be around people like you before? What if I told you that my mama said all kinds of things about your brother that I'm going to repeat? What if I don't agree with who you is neither?
That don't make no sense.
No, it don't.
He's my brother.
I know who he is.
We lost our mama 3 years ago. Say they was telling your mama jokes all through practice. You think they would feel him now? You know how that affects him?
I don't care. That would fuel him. He done what he done. You see this gash right here? This don't care about no fuel. Want me to show you what he done to my ribs? You want to see the bruises?
No.
Talk about no fuel. We all got something to fuel our anger. That don't make it right.
He said make it right. But when he's talking, you're getting revenge. Say they gonna charge him as an adult. You know that? You know what that means? Say that DA called it attempted murder. You know that?
What's that got to do with me?
You hearing what I'm saying? We ain't just talking, you getting some kind of payback. We ain't talking hurting your pride or your feelings or even a couple of bruises.
A couple?
This, the dirty side. Fights happen all the time. My brother been jumped about 3 times in his life. One time, he was only 13 and had suffered a concussion. You think the older boys would have jumped him, gone to jail? They ain't done nothing but going about their lives and grow up eventually. Ain't no DA talking to us and making no big case out of it.
Is that my fault?
Ain't saying it's your fault. Ain't saying it's all right what happened to you. I ain't saying my brother won't wrong for fighting, even though you called him out his name. But what you're doing ain't no temporary punishment. You press these charges and you're messing with his life. You heard me? With the life of my whole family. You really think that's justice?
I don't think none of this is justice.
What you been through? Ain't nothing new. You think you're above an ass woman? We all get ass women. The rest of us just got to deal.
Get out!
with life.
Don't want to talk to you no more. Hey, ain't no wait a minute. It's time for you to go.
You're here reason.
I've done heard enough of your reasons.
Colin.
I say leave.
You know, even though you're the way you is, even though I don't know the way to get it, I wouldn't want to see nothing bad happen to you. Wouldn't want to take away your freedom or your life, because ain't no coming back from that.
Take your fuck ass.
ain't mad. He in the jail shit.
Behind bars, they remember the rules. Mama gave me lessons early on after school. Behind bars, they remember the rules. Mama gave me lessons early on after school. Black face, no body, always a threat. It's the rules, they remember the rules. Hands tied, out of pockets, keep anger in check. It's the rules, they remember the rules. Don't look in the eyes, no second and keep hands out of pockets, hold him in plain sight. Nod to the officer, never get smart. Hold back to the audience, keep the rage in your heart. Don't matter you right, don't matter you true. Black face, middle body ain't gonna listen to you. Don't matter you hurt, don't matter your pain. Black face, middle body, always complain. It's the rules, they remember the rules. Everybody wanna fight, but only you do the time. It's the rules, they remember the rules. Black face, middle body, always a cry. Mama gave me lessons early on out of school. Shit, hell, goddamn, how the fuck got the rules. Mama gave me lessons early on out of school. How the hell, why the hell did I forget the rules? It's the rules. They remember the rules. It's the rules. It's the rules. It's the it's
Nigga built like we ain't that. Gotta start on the neck though.
My granddaddy, he said we come from a long line of abolitionists. Told me he used to shuttle folks back and forth in the civil rights times when they was doing that bus boycott. Said before that, my great-great-grandmama and great-great-granddaddy used to move slaves to the north. Told me we come from folks who believe freedom don't happen by itself. Ain't just for one group. Can't be free if everybody else around you is chained. If we don't know how to connect to a struggle besides our own, we're all screwed. That's what my family believed. Said everybody always got a part to play in whatever world they lived in at the time, each generation. And what you do with your part will determine whether it added value or destruction. It's supposed to be our turn now. Wonder what we're gonna add.
Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six!
Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six!
Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six!
Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Free the Cedar Six! Say it! Free the Cedar Six! 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 Free the Cedar Six!
Today a new day. Like, every day, I guess. Today's still hot as hell. Seems like this heat wave wave ain't never gonna break. We'll have to adjust to it maybe. Today, DeAndre ate breakfast with us. Out on bed, back at home. We hope it stay that way. Today, my daddy wrote a letter to the governor of Louisiana on behalf of the Cedar Six. My mama would be proud. Today is a debate at school for the student body. I got my bullet points ready. Today ain't about waiting on change. Today about breaking rules. More rules every day. Till ain't nothing left to break. Till ain't nothing left to fight for. Till the work is done. Today I ain't the same as I was yesterday. Yesterday gone. Today here. Tomorrow is coming. Yep. Tomorrow.
That's her daughter. I think that's the wildest daughter. Yeah, that's my little bro, my little boy, my youngest boy, with his people doing the thing. Blood of the Root. Check it out. If you haven't checked it out, sure you look it up. Blood in the Root. Talking about civil rights and positive shit. Thanks to everybody who liked and subscribed. If you haven't, make sure you hit that button. Peace.